Hey everyone, Chris here again for UpmostGames. Welcome to Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's finally out. Oh my god, after all my waiting, it's finally out. So I was thinking about it for a bit. I think we're going to do some classic mode. We're going to go down the list here and start checking off all the original 8 characters. I may skip over Dr. Samus just to enunciate that point so we get the original characters. And then, if necessary, we'll keep going with more. I initially planned to do World of Light, and then I actually played World of Light, because I was like, oh, there's 3 files. I can at least test it out and see how it goes. And World of Light is, for those who don't know, is really long. Like, I think I finished around the 25-hour mark, and that was doing, like, everything I could. And then, woo, just in general, not ideal. Like, just unfortunately, longer than I would have liked it to be. I was hoping it would have been a nice little story mode that I could breeze through on the channel, but it's long, and I don't think anyone wanted to see me just cheese the game with Lucas like I did, because that was like, a lot of it was me just kind of like, smash, 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 until like everything died, and I was like, this isn't going to be fun to watch. Maybe if I did a stream ever in my life, we could have some fun with that, but other than that, it was just, whoo, it's really hardcore. I was very surprised. I'm actually really enjoying this game a lot, and I think it's probably, especially for like the later parts of World of Light, it's definitely my favorite Smash of all time. I don't know why. Like, maybe it's because everyone's here, maybe it's because just in general, lots of good things. Stop it, please, guys, come on. But just, you know, going through the whole spiel of playing again has been very nostalgic. It's been fun. I'm still not 100% used to the new mechanics they have, like the insta shield, the way they do that, or the perfect shield, because I'm used to tapping it as I get hit, not releasing it as I get hit, which is like you don't think it would be that big of a gear shift, but it's a freaking like just confusing, like kind of just slightly off-putting. It's like people telling you to dance to, like, you know, keep a beat that's 4/4 and stuff like that, and then they're like, okay, now keep a beat that's 4/5, and you're like, what? That wasn't agreed upon. We all agreed on this one set number, and we've been doing it for like 2 or 3 games. Now you're gonna screw me over on this one? Well, now I'm just gonna take my aggressions out on these 2 innocent monkeys who don't deserve this. Don't, not the gun. He's got peanut shooters for days. Taking that. Come on, Donkey Kong. What are you gonna do? Huh? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Come on. Show me what that tie's worth. Oh, there was that? There was a box in the water? That didn't happen before, right? Like, I'm not crazy. Plus, there's a lot of cool, like, little just game design things that they did here. Oh, I should have been paying attention. I almost killed myself. There were some pretty cool, like, game design things that they did. I really like how the AI in World of Light is so versatile, I guess, for the better, or lack of a better word. Like, it's, if you haven't played it yet, I'll give you a really quick spoiler-free kind of breakdown. They basically make you fight spirits that have inhabited other players' bodies because, God forbid, you know, and this is nothing to them. It's, you can't make as many characters as there are spirits. It's just, there's not enough man-hours in the world unless the entirety of Nintendo was working on it. And even then, there would be some wear and tear as far as, like, just the clearly the tiredness from working on that many characters. Anyways, the point I'm trying to get at is, so they try and make it so that they kind of match up the spirit with the most accurate character they possibly can, and, you know, then you got, okay, well, that didn't work at all. And so I should have actually saved that and done that a little better. So, you know, you get situations where it's like, hey, you know, this character is, I wish I had a better example in my head. You know, Mario is this weird thing from Pikmin. It's like one of the first things you fight. And because that thing in Pikmin occasionally is super heavy, Mario occasionally turns into metal. Or another one that I really liked was for the blooper spirit. They sat there and they made bloopers, Squid Kids. And all they did was jump in the air, and low gravity was on, so it made them look like they were floating around, but they kind of mimicked the AI patterns of a blooper kind of the opposite because they run away instead of try to pursue you. But it's still like the way that they move is kind of very reminiscent of the bloopers, which I thought was really cool. So I think all in all, this has been really fun. I also like how every single character's classic mode is personalized in its own way. I'm really curious to see how the DLC characters play out. I am very not active on Smash boards, but I do watch them to see if anything interesting pops up. I like how no one saw Joker coming, and I sure as hell didn't either, so I can't say anything, but I'm excited to see him. I've never played a Persona game. I know there's also some rumors floating around that there may be a Persona game possibly coming to Switch at some point, just because they kind of have always stayed in the more handheldy kind of realm with the 3DS and the PS Vita versions of the games and all that. So that'll be kind of interesting. It was kind of nice to try some of the... Oh god, thank god I dodged that kind of. It'll be interesting to try out some of the new games that are coming to Switch just because of its connection to like Smash and stuff like that. Because I feel like this game is probably going to bring a lot of interesting new third parties that you wouldn't see coming to the console, and I think that'll be a good excuse for that. Like things like Castlevania and possibly Metal Gear getting like maybe like a release of some sort, like a game. But we'll have to see. I doubt those ones specifically will come out, but I think we'll start seeing more third-party companies trying to jump on to be like, oh, well, let's be in the next Smash or something like that. I don't know. I'm just speculating. I think it's very interesting. Going back to discussion that I had with Alex during one of the Banjo-Kazooie episodes on just speculating characters and stuff like that. I'm still thinking there's some interesting characters to be had. I think all the ones we had listed were definitely turned into spirits in some way or deconfirmed or something like that, which is disappointing. I'm sure a lot of people were upset about that. But I think, God, please help me. Would you, Iggy or Lemmy or whichever one of the twins you are, get the hell out of here? God, that's so many to kill. So worth it. All this turtle blood on my hands, though. Gotta wash up. I think it'll be interesting to see which ones do come, because Joker wasn't like a big surprise to me, because it's Atlas, and Atlas was owned by Sega, for those of you who don't know, and just the connection made sense, because it's like, oh right, another Sega-ish rep is in now. Okay, that's fair. They had Joker DLC in, I think it was Sonic Forces, so like, clearly Sega likes throwing Persona in other games and stuff like that, so that's cool to see that they're continuing to kind of push the Persona brand in a little bit. Again, I've never really played it, so I don't have like good opinions on it, and maybe that's one I'll do for the channel just because that'll be kind of cool to go in blind with. But I don't know, like I'm not surprised by it because it's Sega, and Sega and Nintendo are on pretty good terms, and I don't see why they wouldn't have one of their child companies just show up randomly. I was expecting a Sega rep, honestly, and I think I may have mentioned that in the Banjo-Kazooie video that we did, but I was kind of hoping for Shadow, and then they announced him and like Isaac and Skull Kid as assist trophies and just kind of ruined the whole thing, and I was like, oh, guys, come on. Please. I was really hoping. This is another cool thing I really like about this, is the bosses aren't always Master Hand and Crazy Hand. In fact, certain characters have their own cool bosses, like I'm Mario fighting the Bowser, which, you know, not that crazy, but you don't dodge my advances, and a meteor smash you. Get out of here! You're gonna make me do this, aren't you? You're gonna make me do this Mario 64 style, aren't you? I'll keep throwing you. I'll keep grabbing you by that tail. Come here. No. Well, okay. Okay, this is getting annoying. Yeah. Get out. Get. Oh. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Get away. Oh, you're a dick. He always dodges when I'm about to finish it. Get out of here! Anyways, the point I was trying to make was, at a certain point, they also add a little bit of flavor to the situation. And Bowser now becomes Giga Bowser, and now I'm scared and dying a little. Oh look, there's I was gonna call it a mushroom, but it's definitely a tomato. Ow, come on, be cool. Yeah. I also like that they brought back the directional dodging, which I believe was in Melee. It's been a little bit. I played Melee again actually before this one came out, but I really like that that you can do directional dodges now again. Because that was actually really nice for getting around and like saving yourself and like setting up really. Ow, that's unfortunate. But my I don't have gold. I guess I'm spending a ticket. Oopsie daisies. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. They added that functionality back because that was one I really liked. You can do that, and you can also like you can make someone think they're about to get you and then dodge out of the way like to the side at the last second, so they're still open while you're landed and ready to like punch them in the back. It was always a really cool like just kind of set up to have. I think. Take that, world. Got my level 8-1. I gotta hopefully get money out of this. But yeah, so I thought that was a really cool, just a nice little nod that they added back to this whole situation. Man, this by far is probably one of my favorite, just classic mode kind of credits things. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't care. Let's do this. Let's keep going. Well, let's do one more. I'll try and fit in two per episode. Now, as you can see, I've already kind of done it with a couple people. I was just curious, kind of looking through. I had a couple friends that were like, "You gotta try out these ones. This was really cool." And I was like, well, I'll see why not." And I'm not going for style points or anything here. I'm just kind of playing through them, just seeing how they are. So let's start off with Mr. Kong, Mr. DK Rowling over here. Hey, don't you try and do that to me. I was trying to do that to you. Okay, it's not nice. Not nice, okay? We don't meter hit the player. He's the one that pays the bills. He's also the one that smashes your face in. Moving up that line. Oh, time to beat up that K. Rool. God, I'm all okay. Also, I'm really happy that K. Rool's in this game. Like, say what you want about all the other characters. Like, get upset that Gino wasn't in or anything like that, but just K. Rool all the way. Like, Donkey Kong Country was a big game for me in my childhood. It was Mario World and Donkey Kong Country. At least when I was, like, younger. And then later, I started playing Sonic games, which, very interesting. I grew up on Nintendo, and then by, like, my teenage, adolescent years, I finally got, like, a GameCube/Dreamcast. And, like, I got consoles way, like, out of the loop of when they first came out. It was, I'd play games that were either really obscure because they were cheap or because those were the ones coming out at the end of the console life, which was unfortunate. But then you play gems like Rocket Robot on Wheels on the N64, a really entertaining N64 game that had I think it was made by Sucker Punch Studios and was published by Ubisoft or however the hell you say their names. I think it's all of those things. Get out of here, people. I'm just swinging wildly while I'm trying to talk. So, there's a lot of entertaining things to be had when you miss a console during its heyday, but I definitely went back for DK64, because that was a big one I enjoyed playing. Honestly, didn't play Mario 64 until I was like later in high school, like maybe like 5-10 years after it was, wow, God, not even that. Probably longer than that, like, I think that one came out in 98 or something like that, but I didn't play it till like 2006, so like I missed it by a lot, and then by then I'd already had the GameCube and the Dreamcast and the Xbox and the PlayStation 2 and stuff like that. And it was, whenever I got a console, it was like a team effort of like my brother and I or my cousins like putting together our money to get consoles that we would all kind of inevitably share, until like the one year my dad actually went out and got us an Xbox, but like just of his own volition, because he's like, there's a MechWarrior game on there, I gotta play it. Like, oh, that's fair. I won't complain. Oh, what's this Halo game? Why is this so awesome? So it's again good and bad things, because games were cheaper and just it was fun. either way. So having going back to the original point, having K. Rool in this one has been really cool. I like seeing those retro ones. That's why I was kind of hoping for Gino to be in this. I know that's probably gonna bug a couple of people because I understand there's a lot of weird not bipolar, but a lot of very there's a huge divide in the Smash community as to whether or not Gino should matter to a lot of this stuff, and that's very disappointing because I don't think that we should just rule out characters because I guess somehow it belittles the character you want in. I don't know. I don't think that should be a thing. I think you should be happy if someone else's character gets in, and of course expect the same when your character gets in, because now it's more content for the game ultimately. And I understand it's one of those things of respecting the character, but I mean, think of if Smash didn't exist and just if your character was from however long ago and they haven't come back for anything significant, odds are they probably weren't going to come back for anything big anyways. I don't know. It doesn't seem like you should be worrying about that. Having nods to things like spirits or even assist trophies is nice to have because it gets what's the word I'm looking for? It at least shows that there was some care about that character at some point, regardless of how small it might be. Because maybe that was just the situation of not enough people liked it, but you know what? Developer number 47 over there really, really liked it, so he's gonna just sneak it in there and make sure he's got his what's a good one? What was it? Count Cannoli or something like that. Yeah, I really love Count Cannoli. Gotta get him in the game. Love him so much. Stuff like that. I understand for the situations though where you get absolutely nothing, because I mean you can't have everything. I think the idea, as much as I would love Banjo in this game, I think having a Microsoft rep is such a pipe dream in itself. There's no absolute guarantee that we could ever get something like that. I understand that there is a lot of, especially looking at the Game Awards, there's a lot of, hey, we're gonna play nice together, ha ha ha, things. But I mean, at the end of the day, they're corporations. If it's not gonna make money, it's not gonna make money, or if it's gonna make a competitor money and not really benefit them, I understand. It's just, it's unfortunate. You like the idea of crossplay. That was kind of one thing I was really hoping would take off more. Which, crossplay was cool for the 3 games that do it, but I don't think I don't feel like it's gonna be as revolutionary as everyone wants, because the consoles are still gonna have and the PC are still gonna have their really good exclusives, and a lot of the games that I would like to play at least cross-platform, Halo is never gonna be in everyone's hands, or Smash Brothers and stuff like that. So I mean, I would like to see more collaboration across studios, kind of breaking down that barrier. That way we can maybe get a little closer, but it's gonna take a while before we see any significant, well, as they do it, any significant hand-holding between development and companies and stuff like that. Which again, super unfortunate. Really hoping to see more what's the word I'm looking for? Crazy, out of nowhere kind of third parties in this one, like they had with Sonic and Snake. But I guess, I mean, you can't expect that. It's crazy to think that, but I mean, if it happens, that'll be awesome. Oh god, please no. Stop beating up my monkey. My chimp, I guess. Oh god. Stop it. Stop it. You leave him alone. Did he okay, buddy? Come back? Oh, he blew up. Oh, he's fine. He's good. Come here, buddy. I'm gonna give you a hug. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a hug. But I don't know. I think I still want to hold out hope for Banjo. I think it'll be really cool because it's one of those Nintendo nostalgia things, and I think it would do very well. DLC wise, that thing would sell the season pass for, I think, for a lot of people. I know there's a decent amount. Again, it's one of those weird divide thing with Gino. People just don't. People have this weird thing where they're very aggressively angry towards other characters who are more popular. It's really weird. Like, the more popular and supported character gets, it seems like there's more just anger directed towards people. It's really weird to me. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I just think that having cool things like that is what makes Smash really special. I think even having characters like, oh, the Sonic characters from like the Wii U version and all that, having them as trophies and stuff was such... It was nice. It was nice seeing them in Smash as like trophies, even like seeing like Shadow and all them as assists, or just like the standard trophies has been really cool because it's... I don't know, it's nice that they acknowledge, they're like, yeah, the Sonic series is a pretty awesome series, isn't it? Look at all these cool things. Hey, look, you know what else is awesome? The Metal Gear series. Hey, look at this. You know what else is really cool? Castlevania. And you're like, oh, yeah. Like, you know what's also really cool? The old Donkey Kong stuff. Not like the old, but like the, that kind of in-between part where Rare was in charge. Yeah. You like seeing all those things? You like hearing those music? You like hearing the Funky Flights theme song, as well as that Crystal Caverns theme song? Yeah, those were cool, weren't they? We're bringing them back for no reason other than we're kind of riding the country. Like, they are, a little bit. They're riding a little bit the country nostalgia. Because I think they have, like, a couple nods to DKC3. They have, I think, a song from DKC2. And then, obviously, like, a bunch of stuff for the original Donkey Kong Country. Which, if you play World of Light, you'll know which one I'm talking about. It's pretty cool. Either way. Well, it looks like we got 40 seconds left. I know I'm playing through this one, but I wanted to keep talking about stuff. So let's wrap this crap up. Get me that last present I need. We will cut this nonsense out. But either way, this, hands down, if I do end up doing a review of this, which I know I haven't done a review in well over a year at this point, I'm not even going to do a review because I'm basically just going to say how I feel right now. This game is probably my favorite Smash Brothers game. I have not been disappointed by it. I know that people have been having issues with the online, but the joke's on you. I don't play online. Mostly because, like, most of my friends that I would play online with are either away from their consoles right now, in other places like Antarctica, Saint, or don't own Switches. So, I mean, most of the people I want to play with are people that are near-ish by. So, my heart goes out to those wanting to play online. I understand there's been some laggy issues. I understand that it is also kind of dumb, again, that they're like, well, you better buy that Nintendo wired adapter, for like $14. But either, I understand. I think that the Switch, though, should have had, like, a built-in Ethernet already, but I think there should be a dock that has it. But it's whatever. They made their choices. That's on them. Anyways, that was a rant. That was a tire rant. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back with more Smash Brothers in a bit.